Hey, yo, what's the deal? Man, it's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 7:28 p.m. You know what I mean? December 23rd, 2024. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 days before Christmas. You know what I mean? And a lot of you AEW sicko motherfuckers are going to get cold for your fucking presents. Nigga, you're going to get cold under your fucking tree. Now I mean, say, yo, y'all motherfuckers been naughty. You know what I mean? Y'all been naughty like the dog. You know what I mean? I'm in a good mood tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because I just ate some good ass food. You know what I mean? Listen, ain't nothing like eating baked ziti. Baked ziti, you know what I mean? Oh man, I actually mixed, I mixed some baked ziti with some spaghetti. Oh, that shit was fucking good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, let me stop playing around. No, the baked ziti was good. You know. So I want to make a video about this topic because, you know, shout out to JD from New York because, you know, he was talking about Ricochet. And, you know, he was talking about the direction that Ricochet probably will go to with whatever this gimmick is that he's doing, you know, and, you know, with the heel and all this other shit, right? With being a heel, you know, based off of being a fucking nerd and being a fucking herb and a geek or whatnot, right? And during that same video, he talked about the Continental Classic and how the Continental Classic is not only a failure, right? But the fact that Tony Khan will take a concept from New Japan Pro Wrestling and try to put it in a national American platform, which it doesn't work, you know, and he just destroyed it. He destroyed it. He destroyed the quote unquote feel of the Continental Classic. He wanted to do a G1 style tournament, you know, in AEW, right? And, you know, it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking work. Like, Tony Khan destroyed everything of, you know, that made New Japan Pro Wrestling what it was. You know, with the G1 Climax, you know, fucking Okada, you know, AEW going over big with, you know, over, you know, New Japan Pro Wrestling stars. He destroyed everything with New Japan Pro Wrestling, especially with this format, you know, with this round robin format. And, you know, WWE, they do, you know, they did have they had two tournaments that they used, you know, a G1 Climax style tournament rules. Like they, you know, I forgot which one it was, but let me look it up. Hold on. Yeah, so it was for the Golden Heritage Cup, right? I remember that. And also the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, right? But see, that was only an NXT. And I remember they did that. I just didn't know the name of the tournaments. I know they did a round robin tournament for both of those. I remember, you know, see what it was, but I forgot the names of it. But they did it in NXT, right? They will never do that on the main roster. Why? Because they know, and WCW also did this too. I'm gonna get to that in a bit. They know that round robins doesn't work. A round robin tournament format does not work. The only time that it will work, right, is if you create a little league. See, when TNA did the Battle for Glory series, you know, that sort of worked. It worked, but it didn't catch on. It did not catch on, you know. And so with WWE doing a round robin type of match, you know, a round robin type of format, you know, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to really shake the foundation of stuff. It doesn't work. See, that sort of stuff works for that sort of stuff works for outside of the United States. You know what I'm saying? It works for, you know, outside of, you know, anything when it comes down to sports outside of this country. You know, the World Cup, right? The World Cup is always a round robin, right? The Olympics, round robin. You know, the Americans, anything with America, it works with a tournament format because it's straight to the point. There's no gimmicks and everything. And, I think round robin tournaments also work in college too, if I'm not mistaken. I think they work in college. But again, it's not going to work because, if it did work, if the Continental Classic was on fire, like what people made it out to be last year. And, what happened to the fucking belt? What happened to the belt? You know what I'm saying? The Continental belt, and the international belt. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. But again, these tournaments they don't work because AEW fucked everything up. You know what I mean? They destroyed the feel of the concept. It's not special. You know what I mean? The G1 Climax, it's not special. Why? Because when Tony Khan brought that into the AEW world, here in America, it flopped. It flopped. People was hyped up about it the first time. Like, oh man, the Continental Classic. We're getting a round robin tournament. There's something that WWE would never do, and stuff. But they did it in NXT. They did it twice in NXT, and the first time's a little bit of a charm. Second time, it's flatter than a white girl's ass. You know what I'm saying? WCW actually had a round robin tournament, right? Back in 1989, they had something called the Iron Man tournament. Where it was they had for singles and tag teams where it was 4 competitors, right? That could work because I think having like a group of people in like a pool, I think it's like I think this format fits better. Where it was 4 people, right? I think it was Sting, Ric Flair, the Great Muta, and I think it was Terry Funk. I think, and of course they had a point system. I think pins were 25 points, disqualifications was 20, countouts was 15, no DQ was 10. I forgot what the point system, but it was towards that point. It was one night. Right? So, that's the only way that a round robin tournament could work. If it's just a little bit of people, and you want to create a league, but it's not going to work, B. It's not going to work, man. The Continental Classic doesn't work. Anything that you try to bring with New Japan Pro Wrestling onto the States, it's not going to work. And AEW fucked everything up when it comes down to Japan, yo. They destroyed everything, And I'll be shocked if Triple H even decides. See, then again, he's talking about doing a World Cup style type of tournament, right? He did say that he wants to do World Cup style tournaments, but I don't think it's going to be round robin. Well now with how everything got fucked up with the Continental Classic from AEW, now he's not even thinking about doing this shit. Like he could still do World Cup tournaments, but I think honestly the best way to go is to do it the WCW way. I think that's the best way, and look, like I said before, and I'm going to say this again, Tony Khan destroyed everything of New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's not the same, it will never get back to how it was, especially with this kind of tournament. It's you got to be retarded to think that, everything that he touches is going to turn to gold, man. It's not. It's fucking not, B. It's not. You know what I mean? So I'm about to be out, guys. You know what I'm saying? So this video is actually going to be going out, after Raw. You know what I mean? I definitely might make I'm going to make another video tomorrow before thing, because I got the whole day off of work. I got the whole week off of work. You know what I mean? So I will catch you guys. Peace.